200 is presented by Moon Guide. Plan your best hunt.
My name's Joe Miles, and I'm the owner of Asio Gear. So whitetail obviously has been a passion of mine since I was, little. My dad was an absolute whitetail hunting fanatic. I can remember waking up, 3, 4, 5 years old and coming out of a sleeping bag in the morning not knowing where in the world I was and being in the middle of the woods, and all of a sudden a piece of candy would hit me in the top of the head and I'd look up, my dad was in a stand above me. At one time, he had the 11th biggest buck taken in the state of South Carolina, and just really lit the fire in me to where I wanted to get after it, as hard as he did, because he was my idol, and just love following him around. And really, he showed me the ropes, taught me about scrapes, rub lines, bedding, the edges, to and from food, just gave me the foundation of whitetail hunting. And I won't say I put whitetail to the side, but I did start focusing on some of these sheep and goat hunts, and going up to the Yukon and hunting stone sheep, going down to Argentina and to Patagonia and hunting red stag, going over to Mongolia and Kyrgyzstan to hunt sheep and ibex. Some of that stuff can be life and death. And the gear you have is ultra important. If you don't have that stuff really dialed, you can get severe frostbite, you can freeze to death. I mean, it happens. And it opened my eyes to really high quality gear, and what drove me to create Asio. Really good high-end premium gear and a camouflage pattern that would work well for us whitetail tree stand bow hunters. And so when I came up with the idea of Asio and the whitetail tree stand bow hunting line of apparel that focused solely on that being our niche, I kind of reverted back to fully focused on whitetail. And for the last 5 seasons, that's really all I've done is focus on whitetail and putting our gear to the test in from everywhere from Alberta to Kansas, South Carolina to Mexico. And it's cool to kind of circle back and get back into your childhood passion and really take it to another level.
Good night, Irene. All right, 3 things about Texas. Number 1, it gets cold. Number 2, you can hunt from a tree in Texas. And number 3, you can still kill big deer, big free-range deer. This is a 10,000 acre ranch, no fences. That's a wild buck.
And I never will forget, I'm walking through the woods in October. I was gonna pull a stand out and go hang it somewhere else, and 2 great horned owls got in a fight above me. One of them flew into a big tree and completely vanished. And I thought, the light bulb's starting to go off a little bit, and I thought, this is the best camouflage in the whitetail woods that's on a predator that hunts from trees. So why would I not just create a camouflage pattern that is exactly like the owl's coloring, shading, depth? And so that's what we did. We created the Asio Raptor camo pattern. We talk about why Asio and the value proposition of it being customer direct, so it's less expensive than something you buy in a retail store because we cut the middleman out, and then having the real premium fabrics, the high-end cut and sew, with the Asio Raptor camo pattern that is made for an ambush predator, which is what we are, and you put all that together, I truly believe it is the ultimate whitetail hunting apparel. And now we're really getting a lot of guys that have used it and like it, and continuing to spread the word about the brand, and I think it's helping a lot of guys with their whitetail tree stand bow hunting, and that's, you know, what we're all about, and something we're going to continue to strive to do.
But he came up and just looked right into my soul. That deer had no idea that I was even up here.
Use this promo code and save 15% on your next order at AsioGear.com.
So this year was a really good one. It was a year that I concentrated hard on whitetail again, and I got 6 pretty good bucks. Started in South Carolina early season. We opened there August 15th and shot 2 nice ones there early in velvet, and that was a lot of fun, always hunting in your home state, and being able to get it done there is good. And then kind of went on the travel route and went up to Alberta and shot a really good mule deer up there. He was a 209-inch mule deer, my biggest buck to date, and was just really fired up to get him. And from Alberta, started planning on hunting a deer that I've got a lot of history with. In Kansas, we called him the Tracks buck. You know, this year he was 9.5, and I was able to get an arrow in him and get him killed. Hey guys, Joe Miles with Asio Gear, out here hunting with Chris Seymour, and just one of those really magical times. This deer, we got him at 9.5 years old, and he's been hunted hard since he was 4. We had a cold front coming in. Again, normally don't hunt in October, this early in October, but had a super cold front coming in and a red moon. With those things lining up, it just worked out perfect, and I couldn't be happier. Kansas, magical, big 9.5-year-old Midwest buck, and for me, this is really what it's all about, and I just couldn't be happier. For me, a pinnacle moment in my hunting path. That's one that I don't know that I'll ever top, but certainly will be striving to do that. And from Kansas, we dropped down into Mexico. I love to go south when it gets cold. I'm a South Carolina boy, so I get cold pretty easy. You know, flying across the border or flying to the border and then driving across, you know, you've got a passport checks, and, you know, they check your weapons. Hunted a big 30,000-acre free-range, low-fence ranch, and it has a wonderful management program.
When we return, Joe Miles goes to full draw on a big Mexico buck in the rut.
Here at Raw Frozen Scents, it's all about providing you with fresh, pure, undiluted deer urine that's just plain effective. Raw scents are collected fresh, then immediately frozen and shipped from the farm directly to your door in an insulated container. The natural product that smells like real deer, increasing your odds for success.
And they are going nuts because that smell is in the air.
Raw Frozen Scents were 53.2 times more effective when tested against the competition. It doesn't get any better or fresher than Raw Frozen Scents.
Joe Miles is bow hunting Mexico in the rut. The buck activity has been non-stop, and Joe has narrowed down a big 10-point to go after.
You know, I got on a big 10-point my first hunt down there, and unfortunately, we got the kill shot on video, which is pretty neat. He comes in from a long way off down a sendero, kind of runs off another buck, is kind of following some does, comes into, you know, where we can get a shot at him.
Got him.
All right, guys. We determined the shot was a little bit low. I'm gonna get out and get the arrow. Obviously, you can see it low on the video.
So we're probably just gonna get the arrow and get out of here and then come back tomorrow morning.
I shoot him, I hit him a little bit low, but it's in the right spot. It's just low, and it hit the opposite side till the next morning to go recover him. And then unfortunately, we deleted the recovery footage, but did get the kill shot of him and got some great pictures of him. And from there, you know, I came home, and then we have a father-son hunt that we always do. And so some dads and their son, including my son, Jack, we went down and did a father-son hunt later in December after they got out for Christmas break, and had another really good hunt, a 10-point that had actually been shot at early in the year by a bow hunter. I had the pleasure of hunting that deer, and we saw him 3 or 4 times and we're getting down to the wire. And he finally came into range, and there were some does around us feeding, and he came in to check them out.
Oh yeah. Oh. Look at the blood.
Crazy explosion after I hit him. He ran and jumped a cattle fence and got tangled up in it, and then shot off to the left, and that's where he went down.
10 point, buddy. 10 point.
Watch the full recovery when we return. And later, we get a look inside the Asio Gear headquarters. Don't miss it, right here on Team 200. Asio Gear founder Joe Miles just shot a big Mexico buck with his bow.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Getting that deer and being able to experience a hunt like that with your son is always really special to me, because my son's now in college. He's a freshman in college, and you don't get those moments as much as you do when they're little, and so I really cherish those, and that was a great experience and a great hunt.
Oh yeah, baby. Rancho La Bota. This is why you come south of the border, boys. These brush country bucks down here are something else. Rancho La Bota, 30,000 plus acres, free range hunting. It's as fine as it gets anywhere in the world, guys. This is amazing, amazing hunting down here. Just absolutely love it. Can't wait to come back. So guys, this is the Asio kind of headquarters, if you will. This is my office. You know, we try to keep it really humble, really low overhead, so that we can pass those savings on to our customers. So it's important for us to keep, you know, it really lean and mean. You know, we're proud of what we've got here and work hard at it. This is our warehouse and kind of gym area, as you can see. Our packing table right here, where all the orders come and are sorted, and normally everything is shipped the day that it's ordered. So it's a pretty efficient way that we've got this set up. I have a feeling we're going to outgrow this space pretty soon.
You know, some guys may be a little hesitant with consumer direct, ordering camo online and having it shipped to them. And if they're not able to get to some of the trade shows that we go to, you know, we offer free exchanges, free returns. So if you buy it and it doesn't fit the way you want it to, you can ship it back. We send you a prepaid shipping label, and we take care of all of that. The exchanges are very quickly. We offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can get it, try it. Try it on. If you don't like the fit or you don't like it for any reason, we give a 30-day money-back guarantee.
You know, and when we switched to Asio, don't feel like we took a step back at all as far as the quality goes or the warmth. The biggest difference was the pattern. This Raptor pattern absolutely melts into the tree. And I'll tell you what, as far as patterns go, I believe this is the best camouflage pattern I've ever used.
And just looked right through me. I don't know if I went invisible or what, but the pattern worked.
I was a big fan of how long in the season I could wear the lighter pieces from Asio. And then I gotta say that the cold weather gear that they have, the cold weather top, the cold weather bibs, we had a really, really cold late winter in Iowa and was very, very comfortable in that Asio gear, I can tell you that.
The tree and the camo, it's the same. I mean, he looked right into my soul during that hunt. I froze, I didn't move. And I'm telling you, when you're up against a tree with that Asio gear, they have no clue.
Most importantly, again, we stand behind our product and we offer a lifetime warranty. And that's an unconditional lifetime warranty. So if in 5 years from now you've got our late season bibs and you're climbing over a barbed wire fence and you accidentally rip the pants, we will 100% have them repaired or absolutely replace them with a new pair. So we're standing behind Asio. We want guys to value it as much as we do and be comfortable with it. So we appreciate it and thank you guys so much.